What the hell is this? This is unacceptable. Do you see this? Look how big it is. It's freaking jarring how big this is. Who thought this was okay, honestly? This is the ugliest thing for such an awesome alternative art. And let me mention, this art is so awesome. Ow, I just hit myself in the head. This is so awesome, this art. This is way better than the original's art, but they gotta go and ruin it. Seriously, what is that? That is ridiculous. And let's talk about the news. So before I get back to that travesty that is a game case, I want to talk about some other stuff that has to do with Bayonetta 3. Platinum has officially gone on record saying that Bayonetta 3 is going to be bigger and better, at least something along those lines. Let me go ahead and read the quote before I misspeak. Bayonetta 2 was a fantastic title, and they need to make sure that it's leaps and bounds above that. They know that fans expect crazier, better, tighter action games. If they're going to put out Bayonetta 3, it's going to have to raise the bar. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff that I want to hear, because Bayonetta 2 is one of my favorite action games of all time, and I only just noticed that the last time I played it on Switch. I played it on Wii U. That's the weird thing. I brought this up. I played it on Wii U, and I was like, yeah, this is a good game. But I don't know where my brain was when I played that game, because when I replayed it on Switch, it was like a freaking light bulb like exploded in my brain and explained to me how awesome and amazing and intricate this game is. The gameplay is so good. It's bursting with personality and colors and awesome characters. Bayonetta is just the coolest. Anyway, I just want to say that Bayonetta 3 has to be one of my most anticipated Switch exclusives. Still cannot believe that Nintendo has nabbed this franchise as a Nintendo exclusive, because it just makes me laugh that so many people get mad about it. I love seeing people angry that it's stuck on a Nintendo platform, but it's like, you know, they're funding these games. At least they funded Bayonetta 2. I assume they're doing the same thing with Bayonetta 3. They're probably losing money on them, but they're on a frickin' Nintendo platform because Nintendo cares about these fans. They care about this franchise, and they're gonna keep it going. I'm just wondering, what else could they do? Could they add some type of like vehicles? Could they do some mech fighting or something? I mean, like, what are we talking here? I do want to also add that they recently said that Bayonetta 3 is going to be a linear game, just like Bayonetta 1 and 2, which I'm super excited about. I love linear experiences. I know a lot of people are on like the open world hype train, but I love just jumping into a nice tight, compact, this doesn't sound right, I'm just gonna stop talking, to a shrunken down game experience. And I think that Bayonetta 3 is going to surpass my expectations, only because I have so much faith in Platinum Games. Sure, they've let out some crappy games, and then they let out some crappier games, and they've even made games that didn't even see the light of day. But I know how passionate the team is, and I expect them to go over and above, just like they stated in the quote. I think they're going to do something crazy. Could they turn this black dog into a white dog? I think so. And let's turn you back into a black dog now. I like the other one better. That's more like it. Wait, this... But anyway, aside from the Bayonetta stuff, I'm pretty upset about the Wolfenstein 2 cover for Nintendo Switch because of the ugly banner that they had to include at the top of it. I'm guessing that this was, for some reason, put in by Nintendo, stating that the game has to be downloaded in order to play it. I don't think it's like the full game download, but it's like a part of the game, and you can't access it without downloading it onto your Switch. That means you need a memory card in order to fit it. I think having a disclaimer like this makes sense on your case, but putting it across the entire top banner, I think, is a bit overdoing it, don't you think, Nintendo? Especially since the first game they're doing it with is Wolfenstein 2, which just so happens to be an awesome case. I love the new artwork for that game, and I'm excited to pick it up on Switch, but I might as well get the digital version now because I don't even want to look at the ugly case that it has. Okay, maybe I'm blowing it out of proportion a little bit, but I'm actually wondering what you think about this. Are you pretty upset that it's kind of like ugly on the front of the case? I wish maybe it was like red and not white going across the top. Like the fact that it's a bright white is like pretty jarring. I'm hoping that no other games do this. I'm hoping that Nintendo sees the feedback or the reaction and just fixes it, changes it up. I don't know, I doubt they will, but I think that's all I really got to say for today. Do you have high hopes for Bayonetta 3? Are you pretty bummed out about that Wolfenstein 2 cover? Be sure to let me know everything in the comment section down below. I want some feedback, I want to talk, I want everything from you guys that you can possibly give, except your lives. No, I want those too. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will talk to you later.